Imagine yourself having a swim, breathing normally, then all of a sudden someone pushes you under and you can't get up and you don't know where your next breath's going to come from and you feel like you're drowning. That's pretty much COPD. I smoked for a number of years. I was what I'd call a heavy smoker. At age 36 I had a stroke and that really made me wake up. I started exercising, which led to triathlons, which I really loved. Then 2011 I was diagnosed with COPD. COPD is an obstructive airway disease, which makes it difficult to breathe in and out. There's no good news about it. It's a progressive disease, there is no cure, but it's like anything in life. You can do two things. You can sit in the corner and feel sorry for yourself, or you can get out and fight. And I like to get out and fight. Travelling from Australia to New York by plane, I do need supplementary oxygen. So I use a Philips Respironics that keeps my oxygen levels up while I'm flying. Most people look at me and go, there's nothing wrong with you. From getting out of bed, I get breathless. Brushing my teeth, I get breathless. Having a shower, I get breathless. Talking to you, I get breathless. So it affects your life totally. You know, there's no escaping it. Most people with my disease at this stage are on supplementary oxygen for some time during the day. I've been able to avoid using oxygen full time, and I believe it's through exercise. There's a lot of people out there who don't believe I can do what I can do because it's not normal. But what I've realised over the years is that the fitter I get, the better I can control my breathing. I'm not fast, but I can do it. I guess my disease has taught me a lot about humility, about making every day count, because you never know when your number's going to be up. And I must admit, I look back and see how society is and think, gee, you just need to slow down and smell the roses, because unfortunately many of us don't. One of the great things I've found with SimplyGo Mini is the extended battery life. Coming from Australia, flying over to Boston, we have to have 30 hours of battery life, which with some units can mean a lot of batteries. The SimplyGo Mini extended batteries are 9 hours, so it means we have to bring less batteries, and this is a big breakthrough for me, because travelling light is important. When we're carrying luggage and other things through the airport, I get very breathless. So it's important to have a product that is easy to manoeuvre and relatively lightweight. Philips products give me peace of mind because they've never failed on me. They work exactly how they're supposed to work. They're easy to use. But now with longer battery life, it certainly makes it life a lot easier. As a patient, that's important. Travelling by air is stressful, especially when you're travelling a long period of time, and it's very easy to get confused and disorientated sometimes. And having a product that you know how to use and it's simple to use certainly takes stress out of your life when you're travelling. From what I see, patients have a yearning to improve their quality of life. Portable oxygen concentrators are an absolute great tool for a patient to be able to do that. Put a straw in your mouth and breathe through that straw. Then you'll find how tough it is to breathe like a COPD patient. I decided instead of sitting in the corner and letting the disease consume me, I'd come out and fight. And part of that fight is doing events. The weather forecast was horrendous. Rain, wind and cold, and they're probably the three things that COPD patients don't want. I want to get out there and fight, and today was a big fight. Without a doubt, it's been the toughest marathon I've done. Oxygen products play a very important role in my life. If I didn't have products like SimplyGo and SimplyGo Mini, I wouldn't be able to fly, so I'd be trapped. When the SimplyGo Mini came out, it gave me even more freedom. It gives a patient flexibility and allows them to be more mobile. If you're a patient who needs oxygen, then go and use it, because anything that's going to allow you to exercise at a higher intensity is going to do you better. When you're diagnosed with COPD, it's important to get the right sort of information, because once you do, you realise that it's not a death sentence. You can actually live quite well with it. I'm living proof.